I really do wish this title was clickbait. So let's talk about what happened. I installed the Ford 8.8 and right away I'm not gonna wait to have some fun with my build. I'm gonna drive it like I built it to be driven. Unfortunately, that mindset is what got me in this situation. So right after installing the differential, I went ahead and started playing around a little bit, started having some fun, started really seeing what it can do, and it's amazing. And I cannot imagine this platform without some kind of limited slip differential. It really does change everything about it, and I want to tell everyone, just if you can't afford it, just do a firm. It's so worth it. Sadly, things played out the way they did, and now we're in this situation where my crank hub did slip and my motor was not running right. So let's talk about exactly what happened. I don't have a clip of it, but I'd like to explain in detail as much as I can. I was doing a launch and the wheels started to hop, and as soon as I let off, it was too late. I started throwing timing codes left and right. I let off and the car was sputtering. I went ahead and pulled in to somewhere and it shut off right away, and I coasted right into a parking spot. From there, I pushed it to a location that was nearby a friend's house, parked the car there, and towed it home the next day. But we are still in this situation. Now, the N54 does suffer from crank hub issues like the S55. It's less prevalent in the N54, nonetheless, it is still an issue. It is prevalent in the N54, N55, and S55, with S55 suffering the most, and with anybody with a DCT transmission. However, it's also prevalent in the manual transmission and sometimes in the automatic. Automatic folk don't have to worry about it too much. This crank hub is designed in the most stupid way possible. I'm gonna be honest. If you're a BMW engineer, I just do not have respect for you. I do not. You make a lot of things about this car so great, but you make such stupid weak points. It's so stupid. The crank hub is designed to be held together by force and friction discs, or just washers, basically. You put a lot of pressure on that crank bolt and you just hope it stays together. And it's been proven in the N54, N55, and S55 that it doesn't work. Most crank hubs are pinned so that timing is kept. Now, especially with us folk with single mass flywheels, which throws off the balance, it just makes it a lot more prevalent for the crank hub to slip. And that's the short, sweet, and simple way of putting it. I knew this was a weak spot, and I really should have been more careful. I understand. I even made a video explaining that the crank hub is a weak point in the N54. I really wish I knew about it before I got in the platform. I didn't, but I knew about it when I did that launch. Regardless, the next motor that will be going inside the car will be pinned or splined. That is the plan. I did not want to put an original crank hub back in. And if you have an N54, N55, or S55 and it's built, this is something you need to do. Because when this happens, it sucks a lot. It's not gonna stop the build, but considering I haven't been getting too much attention on YouTube, I'm not gonna be in such a hurry to get this car back on the road. There's a lot of things I have to do with life, and who knows? What I do know is that this car will be going back on the road as fast as I can, but I got a lot of things going on in life right now, and it's not just a priority anymore, you know? Might change if the channel takes off, of course, but I'm really small. I don't really know how to go about doing so we'll see. It's gonna take my time with it. I don't want to rush it. And I really do hope that you take this video as a warning and are able to learn from my mistakes.